Oh my God, John Lowe.
What's going on, YouTube family? Welcome back to the channel, IKJ TV. I am King Ja, and as always, I appreciate you guys for tapping in, tuning in, checking on your boy, seeing what I got going on. Today's adventure, we're actually heading to B&H in the city. I gotta go pick up some stuff for the studio, some equipment, some backdrops, things like that. We got a plethora of shoots coming up in the next few days. So, yeah, we're just gonna go grab some stuff, and then maybe I might hit this other store to go pick up some stuff for one of the sets I gotta build for a maternity shoot. And yeah, man, we'll see how it goes, man. That's today. That's priority today. So we're gonna try to get to the city. Hopefully we won't hit no traffic. Hopefully it's not too crazy out there. It's chill for the most part, but when is New York ever chill? So yeah, that's what we're doing right now, and then we'll see what the rest of the day has for us, man. Today, this morning, I actually took my daughter to school today, and well, like daycare. And last week was her first week. She had an amazing experience, an amazing time. She didn't cry not once for the few days that we had her there, and then she had a few days off, and then today she goes and she was not having it, yo. She was not having it, and it kind of sucks that, that's kind of the experience that she had today, because I could have sworn she liked that place. Honestly, I think it was just the simple fact that she was away from there for too many consecutive days. She had a lengthy weekend because she didn't go Friday. So yeah, I think it was the fact that she was away from there for a few days, which kind of caused her to have that reaction to being back there. She was not trying to have that, man. So you know, they updated the app and whatnot, saying that, you know, I guess, you know, breakfast and diaper changes and things like that. So I'm thinking she's settled down and now she's chilling, because they haven't called us to go pick her up yet. So I'm hoping everything is going well there, because, you know, daddy got to go to the city and handle some business. So that's what we about to do. I will see y'all when we get to the city. Hopefully we don't hit no traffic, man. Let's see how it goes, all right? Yo, I low-key jinxed it, y'all. We definitely hit traffic. We definitely hit traffic. It went from but it's my fault, though. I got to take accountability. I'm big on accountability, so I'm going to tell y'all what I did. At the GPS, in my mind, I'm thinking I'm hopping on the George Washington Bridge, right? So I got the GPS on, but I'm not even paying attention to the GPS because I know where I'm going, low key. But I just so happened to glance at it. I just so happened to glance, and it wanted me to take the Turnpike, New Jersey Turnpike, and I had enough time to get over and everything, but I'm like, why is it putting me on the Turnpike? I'm like, I should be good. Let me just go to where I'm going. You know what I mean? It went from a 19-minute drive to a 43-minute drive. Bruh. So, we got to sit in a little bit of traffic, but, I mean, it is what it is, man. As long as we get there and get back safely, that's all that matters. So, we're going to make it happen. Oh, by the way, shout out to my bro Jahad, man. He held it down, let me hold this truck. You know what I mean? This thing's amazing. Can't wait till I get mine. Such a smooth drive. It moves. I appreciate it. Even though we ain't moving right now, I still appreciate it. So, man, like I said, as long as we get there safely, that's all that really matters. So we'll see how long it take us, man.
These days, I'm letting God handle all things above me. The things I can't change are the reason you love me. Listen, you can hear them calling my name. I'm all over the place, I can't sit in one place. I'm not ashamed at all. Still finding myself, let alone a soulmate, I'm just saying. Feel like we one and the same, our relationship changed. That or it never existed. Whenever they say something about us, you listen.
Alright, y'all, so I finally made it back to the truck. Once I got in the store, pickup was smooth, which it normally is. I normally don't have any issues with B&H. But the whole process of like navigating through the city to get to B&H, to get to the customer parking lot, like all that was crazy. As expected though, because it's normally a little hectic in the city, so I understand that. But this is a part of my love-hate relationship with coming here, because nothing's ever simple. Something that should only take about 20-25 minutes tops always turns into a 2-3 hour adventure, which is like, all right, cool, I ain't tripping. You know, I'm always up for a little mission. But today I wasn't really with that. I wasn't really with it today. However, we got it done. Now we just trying to get our asses across to the other side of the bridge so I could drop this off in the studio. And even the studio is a whole nother conversation, man, because I think we might have a little ant problem, which is not one of those things like cleanliness or anything like that. It's just because it's the summertime, you know, the ants come out. They're setting up shop in different places. So outside of the studio today, I saw like a little ant farm. They was in formation, yo, on some Beyonce shit. They was in formation, traveling back. It looked like a highway. They was traveling in two directions, but they were in two lines. Very well organized. Very well organized. But you know, I felt bad afterwards because I'll be thinking like, yo, what if thou shalt not kill did not only stem to like us humans, right? What if it's like, yo, you shouldn't be killing ants and stuff like that, right? I smooth poured the whole bottle of water on them because I didn't know where they was going. It looked like they was going inside the studio. So, but I couldn't really tell because of I don't know. But it looked like they was trying to break into the studio, so I had to shut that down, man. And I'm sorry, I am remorseful. I am a little remorseful, but yeah, I can't have them up in the studio, man. I can't have them up in the studio crawling all on people making appearances and whatnot. So we shut that down. However, that's like putting a band-aid on something that needs stitches. So I'm gonna have to go and stop and get some spray or something and spray the studio, the different corners of the studio and whatnot to keep them out. So that's probably gonna be the next move once I get back to Jersey. Probably swap cars. I need to stop at the farmer's market, get some watermelon. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot that has to be done. My baby got to be picked up by 3:30. So right now it's 12:30. So I got about 3 hours to make some moves. So yeah, let's see. All right, y'all. Y'all see where we at? We back in the studio. It is a new day. Today is actually the day of the 2 shoots I was telling you guys about. The first one actually canceled. Well, it didn't cancel. Had to reschedule. So we're actually going to do that tomorrow. And the second one is in about 3.5 hours. I'm actually exhausted, yo. I stayed up all night last night. I can't even tell you why. I was just so amped and so like, I really don't even know what it was, sorry. But I just couldn't sleep. Like, I was wired, yo. Wired. Like, I stayed up all night. I don't know if I told you guys this, but right now I'm, like, detoxing from, like, a lot. Like, I'm literally doing some spring cleaning on life right now and just removing some things that are not good for me. Removing some people that are not good for me, man. Just removing some bad habits. And I'm really just, continuing to lock in, continue to focus, man. We got to close the year out strong. No ifs, ands, or buts. We have to close the year out strong. So right now it's just time to lock in. There's no time for distractions. So yeah, we got this shoot today. I'm exhausted, but we're going to make it happen. As soon as we finish, I'm going to clean up the studio and I'm getting up out of here. I'm getting up out of here. I'm going home. I'm taking a nice shower and I'm jumping in my nice bed. Oh man, I can't wait for that. But I'm also excited about this shoot. So 3.5 hours right now. I'm just doing some prep. I'm charging everything. I just finished lunch. My homegirl Rachie is actually going to pull up and she's actually going to assist with this shoot, being that there's so many different moving pieces. So she's going to assist with set design and everything like that. Shout out to Rachie, shout out to G. They definitely, held it down, helped me design this set. Something I had the idea for, something I already kind of had the vision for. However, I felt like I needed just a woman's eye. And I got lucky, I got 2 women. I just needed their eyes and, their opinion on certain things. And this is why you got to have good people in your circle. This is why you got to have good friends in your circle. Because not only did they show up, but they showed up and they were like super invested in the process of, helping me find what I needed. And we did that. So I'm super proud of the teamwork that we put in. I'm super proud of just the fact that, they showed up for me. And that's one thing I'm big on, showing up for your people. So I make sure to show up for them too, in the ways that they need me and in the ways that I can. So it's good. It's good. I'm actually excited about this shoot and looking forward to, playing a small role in this couple celebration of life, the addition to their family. I have the honor to kind of usher in or help usher in that new chapter by helping them create memories and capture, this moment. So it should be dope. Right now, like I said, I'm just doing some prep work, just kind of trying to decide all the different approaches I want to take to the shoot as far as like posing, as far as like these, I got a bunch of ideas, but I like to actually like have things like jotted in my notes. So during the shoot, I can actually have something to reference and go back to make sure I'm getting everything I need and I'm not missing anything. Somebody hitting my phone right now. Who is texting me? Sorry, it's actually my client saying there's an issue with the dress. Interesting. Alright, y'all. So y'all see where we at with it. We actually have a client coming through for some headshots. It should be quick and easy, no longer than an hour. I actually just got back in town. I was in South Jersey with the family. We had an event to attend last night, so just got back not too long ago, and I'm tight because I was looking forward to a nice cup of coffee. I knew I didn't have any creamer in the studio, so I was gonna stop at Dunkin' or Starbucks or something like that on the way here, and I didn't get a chance to, and I'm tight because, you know, now I just gotta enjoy my water, which is cool because that's all I drink anyway. I fell back from alcohol, coffee, everything, juice, I don't do none of that. I mainly just do water and watermelon juice. And today was supposed to be my day to enjoy a nice cup of coffee while I'm here, because I'm going to do the session, which should only be about an hour. Then I'm gonna sit, edit those photos, get those to her ASAP. Being that it's such a quick session, I only wanna, you know, take a short amount of time to edit, because it shouldn't be too much. It's just headshots, should be clean. And I wanted to get that done today so that after I do that, I can do some editing for YouTube and, you know, get some stuff out, because we got a lot of vlogs on the way. So I want to make sure that, you know, I'm getting all of those done so that they can get to you guys as soon as possible, because I don't really like taking too long to drop, man. I don't. And lately it's been, I'm averaging about one video a month, and I'm not feeling that. Not feeling that at all, but I got to hold myself accountable, because that just means that I'm not doing what I need to be doing on my end. So we're going to take some accountability, and I'm going to try to pump these videos out a lot faster, because I just think there's something about consistency. Now, granted, am I being consistent with dropping? Yeah, because I'm averaging one a month. So every month you get at least one video. However, that's not the goal. I'm not being consistent as it relates to my goal, which is at least, I'm trying to hit at least one video a week. at least 2 to 3 videos a month, right? If I can do 1 video a week, then cool. But hold that thought. Yeah. But if I can't do 1 video a week, I need to be pumping out at least 2 to 3 a month. Bi-weekly, something. I'm not feeling 1. I'm not feeling 1 a month. That's not cool with me. Not for the goal I have. So, and that's not really allowing us to really build how we need to build. You feel me? So we're going to turn it up a notch. So like I said, today we got the 1 session. Then we got the editing session. And then I'm going to get up out of here, go chill on my back deck, relax for a little bit, enjoy the rest of the night that way. And yeah, we'll kick it on the back deck and chop it up a bit. Because I do have some more stuff I want to update you guys on so that we can be on the same page. All right, so I'll see you guys when the client get here.
Trust me, girl, this shit is everything to me. She from the jungle. She from the jungle. I take somebody else's car, drive it undercover. This shit is everything to me. This shit is everything. Don't know where we stand. I used to hit you about everything. Oh, we still good. Oh, we still good.
I was like, I don't know.
Nah, they are. I don't even know which angle I like better.
Are you down for the cause?
That blues
Are
in
you
the
down? Are you down?
That blues in the light.
Are you down for the cause? Are you down?
Now,
Are
will
you
you,
down? Are you down?
do you just give the pictures raw or do you edit them?
Are you down
Yeah,
for the
I got
cause?
Touch me up, touch me up.
I got you.
And how long is your turnaround time?
Honestly, these, because it's like just clean like headshots, this should be tonight, tomorrow morning.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, and I'll probably start before I leave here, so you'll probably have these by today. Yo. Yeah, so turns out I never actually left the studio like I said I was. I said I was going home to chill on my back patio, to kick back, to relax. You know what I mean? And it didn't happen. We're still in the studio, as you can see. I finished editing pretty fast. Like, it wasn't nothing crazy. It was just headshots. So I just had to clean them up, polish them. And I finished that pretty quickly. But then I, was on the phone, took a few phone calls. And yeah, time just kind of somehow just passed me by, man. So we're still in the studio. So I figured, I might as well just keep working. You know what I mean? It's not like, just because I finished editing the headshots that, all my work was done. So right now, I'm just doing some planning, some strategizing, for the top of next year. I'm actually planning out my first quarter for next year and just trying to, get a head start on that and prepare for, some goals of mine as it relates to the top of next year. So that's what we're doing now. I need to go eat. I haven't eaten all day. When I say all day, literally all day, not one thing. When I was out in South Jersey, I left my hotel and we hit the road. And yeah, I literally didn't eat anything all day. But I'm good though. I'm not starving or anything like that. I'm good. It's just, I need to eat. This isn't a planned fast. So, so yeah, I need to get something in my stomach. So as soon as I leave here, I'm gonna stop and get some food. But today was a great day. I just figured before I leave that, I actually sit down and chop it up with you guys, my people, seeing how I never made it to my back patio. And by the time I get home, I'll probably just hop in the shower and jump into bed and call it a night. So I figured why not, close today out with you guys and just chop it up for a little bit. Give you guys an update on a few things going on with me. For one, let's go health, right? And fitness.
So I haven't been working out as much as I would like. Right now, I'm probably averaging about 2, maybe 3 days a week, but I've transitioned to like full body. So that's been good, but I want to pretty much up it and do maybe 4 or 5 times a week. So that's kind of where I'm at with that. I'm down right now. I'm down about 25 pounds, so I'm happy about that. I'm trying to get down to about 215, 220. I think that's like the perfect size for me, especially if I'm like lifting and everything. I feel like my physique at that weight. I like where I'm at. I think that's exactly where I want to be, physique wise, weight wise. That's the number because I like my physique there. Let's just say that I like where my physique is at when I'm around 215, 210, I'd say anywhere between 210 or 205 to 225, anywhere in there. But if I had to pick the sweet spot, it would be 210, 215. So that's the overall goal. Right now, we're at about 256. And I like it, but I want to be lighter. I need to get back to being able to take off and chase somebody down. You know what I mean? Beat somebody for a second. No, I'm just kidding. But I do need to be able to run, be light on my feet, be quick. You know, I got kids now. I need to be able to, move around a bit. So that's where we are with that. Dieting and everything's been cool outside of today because I'm starving myself today, apparently. But as far as just my daily nutrition, I've been in a good space. I feel like I'm normally on top of that. I eat pretty well. I in the morning time, I'm normally doing watermelon and grapes with maybe some eggs, some sort of protein or something like that, or a protein shake. But watermelon and grapes are normally my go-to in the mornings, just to kind of give me some energy, get me hydrated. I don't like eating too heavy in the morning, so I don't really do the big breakfasts anymore the way I once did. I like to keep it super light. In the afternoon, I'm normally doing protein and a vegetable. That's normally my go-to in the afternoons. And then in the evening, the same thing. I'm super light on the carbs. I don't really do a lot of carbs like that. And right now, I'm actually not even tracking. I'm not even tracking my macros or anything like that, like I once was. Like I told you guys in a few episodes back, I was tracking my macros. But now I'm not even doing that because I feel like I kind of cracked the code on what's best for me as far as the weight loss. I'm retaining muscle. I'm sure I'm losing some, just by not eating as much. I'm definitely losing some sort of muscle mass, but it isn't like, it's not bad. I still I have a lot of tone. I still like where I'm at muscle mass wise. However, right now my focus is just dropping the weight. So once we get where we need to be, I'm gonna take where I'm at and then build on top of that and build the physique I want. Some people probably say my approach right now probably isn't the best approach because they would be too fearful for losing the muscle mass. But to be honest, that's never been a worry of mine. Like I still have a decent amount of muscle mass, so I ain't tripping. So as far as the health goes, I feel like I'm in a good spot. I feel like I'm in a really good spot. Can it be better? Yeah, of course. But I feel like I'm in a good spot and I can build on where I'm at. I feel like I'm in a great space spiritually as well. I just been super locked in, super tapped in with just making sure like I'm reading my Bible, that I'm reading my daily, devotionals and everything like that. And I've been feeling great. I've been feeling like I'm right on the path that I need to be on so that I can continue to develop into the person that I need to be. I felt amazing today. I felt like, lately I've just been in a space of like constant gratitude. which is super important, you know, because I think sometimes we get so wrapped up in the highs and lows of our day to day that we forget to be thankful for where we are, for what we have, for who we have, and for all the things that we have the ability to actually do, right? Because there's always somebody somewhere that cannot do what you do, that do not have the people in their corner that you have, and they do not have the things that you have. You know what I mean? So I like to stay in a constant space of gratitude. And sometimes, you know, you find yourself complaining about super minute things, things that are very minimal to the grand scheme of everything. Like, you know, it's very easy to fall into that place. However, I think it's super important for us to just remember to be grateful, to be thankful for all that we have, to be thankful that we woke up, and that we still have the opportunity to chase our dreams, to spend time with our loved ones, to express ourselves creatively, emotionally, like in whatever way. Just to have the ability to speak your mind, to get up and walk around, to enjoy nature, God's beautiful creation, to have the ability to do all those things, I think is so precious, is so delicate because it can be taken away at any given moment. So it's super important that we be grateful, we be thankful, and we reside in a space of gratitude each and every day, no matter how tough of a day we're having. It's super important for us to just be grateful. Always be grateful. Always reside in a space of gratitude. And I'm very thankful for where my life is at. I'm very thankful, you know, are things perfect? Of course not. Things are not perfect. There's no such thing as perfection in our world. So I'm very happy though. I'm very thankful. I do feel very blessed. And, you know, that's all I can ask for, man. All I can ask for is having food. Well, right now I ain't got no food. Today I ain't have no food yet, man. But I'm thankful that my daughter has a roof over her head. She has two parents that love her, that, you know, will go to the end of the world for her. I'm very thankful for that. I'm very thankful that I have two parents that love me, that I can call my parents, that I can speak to them, that I can still hug them. I have 2 out of 4 grandparents still here, so I'm very thankful for them. I'm thankful for my siblings. I'm thankful for my friends. I'm just thankful, and I feel truly blessed to have all that I have, right? I was sitting and thinking the other day, like, wow, we have no control over the family we're born into, the circumstances we're born into. We have no control over a lot of things, our upbringing. But, you know, for the people that, you know, can still do all the things I just named and can still say all the things that I just said and just shared, I think we have to be very, very thankful, man. I can't say that enough or state that enough. It's probably overkill at this point how many times I said thankful and grateful. But we are truly blessed. We are truly blessed. And even for the people that have less, right? I think that there's always something to be thankful for. There's always something to be appreciative of. And if you don't know what that is, find it. Find it, because it's there. It's there. Right? But back to me and my personal story, right? So I'm very thankful and very blessed for what I have. And I feel like lately I've just been trying to pour that gratitude into my relationship with God and let him know how thankful I am. But I don't just want to do it with words. I want to do it with paying things forward. I want to do it with service. I want to be more of a service to God. I want to be used in the way that God wants to use me, right? Because we're here to be used. We're here to be of service. So right now, I'm trying to figure out what can I do to be a helping hand to others, right? What can I do that's in my means to be a helping hand to others? And, you know, that's something I'm spending some time focusing on, because I feel like I'm in a space where I can do more for my community. where I can do more for even the people that I love. I feel like I can do a lot more. And it don't necessarily, doing more doesn't necessarily have to be financial. Sometimes it can literally just be calling and checking up on your people and sharing the good word with them and allowing them, being a light in their lives. I feel like lately I've been disconnected from my network because I've been so focused on just myself and what I got going on and building the brands and my family. And I feel like I want to kind of find more balance when it comes to that and being available to not only the people I love and my network, but also my community. Because I'll be honest, as of lately, I don't feel like I've done much for my community. And community service is important to me. It's very important. I'm not going to say it's the number one thing on my plate. However, I do feel like I have a responsibility to pour into the world and pour into wherever my feet land, you know? So I want to spend some time figuring that out. And, you know, I think going into 2026 that I feel like there's going to be a lot of amazing things happening, not only for me, but for the people that I love as well. So, you know, I want to be more of service. So that's where I'm at on that. Yeah, so I just wanted to give you guys an update, man. I wanted to give you guys an update just so you kind of see where, you know, where we are, where I am in my personal life. Because for me, for someone who I've always moved just with a certain level of mystique, because, you know, I don't just put my business out there. I don't just volunteer information. That's one thing I don't do. I still don't do that to this day. I don't just volunteer information. However, because I know that I want to build community, I want to connect with people, it's important to have a sense of vulnerability and allow yourself to be vulnerable and allow yourself to be relatable and to actually connect to, you know, your audience. So that's what I want to do more, man. I want to express kind of where I'm at in these vlogs. You know, I want to show you kind of like what I'm working towards. I want to share, you know, some ideas and some personal things with you guys, but not necessarily like super personal, because you still got to move with a level of mystique. You still have to find the balance when it comes to you know, connecting and being relatable, but also like protecting yourself and protecting the people you love. And I'm super big on that. I'm very protective, right, of myself and of the people I love, man. Especially now because I have a child. So, yeah. However, though, on this channel, you guys are like family to me. The people that are tuning in on a regular basis and watching these vlogs, you guys are very important to me. And actually, if you made it to this part in the video, this particular part right here, I want you to do something for me. I want you to go to my Instagram page at IAMKINGJA. That's IAMKINGJA. I want you to go to my Instagram page, and I want you to drop a crown. I want you to drop a crown in the comments. You could choose any picture you want to choose. No, actually, drop a comment in one of the 3 pinned photos. I got 3 pinned images at the top of the feed. I want you to go up there, drop a crown, and I'm gonna take care of you. I'm gonna buy you lunch or something. So do that, connect with me, and yeah, that's how I'm gonna know who's a real one, who's watching the videos all the way through, right? I appreciate everybody that's tapping these videos But the ones that watch, those of you that watch all the way through, that made it to this particular part in the video, I really, really do appreciate you guys, because I know it's not easy to sit and watch a video for as long as this one is. I'm pretty sure this one's probably going to be close to 30 minutes or over 30 minutes. So to make it to this point in the video, I feel like you really rock with me, and I want you to know that I really rock with you. Therefore, go make sure you drop a crown in my pinned images on Instagram at IAMKINGJA, and I'm going to buy you lunch. All right? Sound like a deal? I appreciate y'all. So, yeah, we got some dope stuff coming, man. We got some dope things coming. I want to do some more traveling. I may actually be going to Aruba in October for work-related trip. And I'm looking forward to that. Even if I don't go for work, I think I'm due for another vacation. I still got to get out to Ohio for some work-related stuff, for some stuff for the lifestyle brand. Still got to get out there. I got a trip to DC that needs to happen. There's a lot of trips that need to happen in the next 2 months. What time is it? It's almost 9 p.m. I'm about to get out of here because your boy got to eat. I can't believe I went this long without eating. Actually, I can't believe it because I used to fast in the past, so this isn't anything too crazy. However, this was not planned. So your boy got to get some food. So I appreciate you guys. As always, I appreciate you guys tuning in, listening to me rant about things that maybe you care about, maybe you don't care about. Either way, I appreciate you guys tuning in. And like I said, man, if you made it to this point in the video, I rock with you heavy. Like, you my tribe. You my tribe for sure. But as always, I want to wish you guys nothing but peace, love, prosperity. I hope that wherever you're watching this, whether it's daytime or nighttime, I hope that you enjoy the rest of your day. And I hope that you know that the light is shining on you and you have the ability to shine that light on others. So continue being great, and I will see you guys sooner than soon.
Oh my God, John Lo.